Yo, those are the one-handed cuts you guys are going to be learning that you guys just saw. You guys can learn all 5 of those today. Now, one of those, the last one that you saw, is actually 100% false. That's right, it's a false one-handed cut that I myself invented. As far as I know, I've never seen somebody else do it. I'm being completely honest here. I think it's mine. Now, if you don't want to learn all these cuts today, that's totally fine. You can check the description and I have timestamps on all the cuts. So that way, if you guys want to skip and only learn a few of them, that's totally fine. Make sure you guys leave this video a like and subscribe. If you're not already, leave me a comment. Let me know which cut you guys learned and which one was hard for you, or anything and everything down below, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get straight to the cuts. Okay, so the first cut is going to be a Charlier cut. This basically looks like this. It is a one-handed cut. It's pretty simple and it's really easy to get down. So let's get right into the tutorial, okay? Start, grab yourself a deck of cards. You're going to hold it in this high up straddle grip just like this. And between your index and pinky here, and your other 2 fingers on the side. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to put your thumb there and you're going to release half the deck, okay? So it doesn't have to be half, but around half is the best. And then you're going to curl your index finger. So you're going to curl it like this and you're going to push up, okay? Now once you get to this top point, you're going to push through with your index, and at the same time you're going to take your thumb and pull it back, okay? So like this. See that? I don't know if you, and then like that, okay? Now you're going to take your index and you're going to pull it out and let that packet drop and use your thumb and close, okay? Do it one more time. Index pushes up, both pull through, push down, okay? So just practice that, get that down, okay? And that's the first one-handed cut. All right, for the second one-handed cut, you're going to learn this is going to be a revolution cut, which looks like this, okay? So basically for the revolution cut, you're going to need to hold it in the same grip as the Charlier cut. This is mechanic's grip, I believe it's called. Or no, this is straddle grip. Then you release half the deck, just like that. And now, instead of going into the Charlier cut like you did before, you're going to take your index and you're going to put it on this side of the deck, okay? At the same time, you're going to slide, you're going to want to get your index to about the middle of this packet, okay? The way you do this is you drop, you just kind of slide it over. At the same time, your thumb should be in the middle of this packet, okay? Now you're here. Now you're going to use your middle. Now you're going to take your index finger or your ring finger and you're going to put it here, okay? So you see how I curl it down? At the same time, I'm using my thumb to turn this middle packet, okay? Turn this top packet. Then I'm going to clip this. Then I'm going to squeeze this with my ring finger and my index, and I'm going to use my middle finger to hold the end. And now all you're going to do is that when it's here, you're going to push down on this packet. You see my thumb? It's right here. I'm just going to push down on this packet, and it'll just want to rotate it. And then you're going to curl your index and let the packets fall, okay? Let's go through that one more time. Start in high up straddle grip. Let half the deck fall. Adjust over. Tilt there. Clip. Pull up. Down. Close, okay? Now I'm doing it a bit slow, so it's a bit harder for me to get it perfect. But once I just did a totally different cut. My bad. But once you get it, boom, that's what it'll look like, okay? Now the next cut is going to be a scissor cut. You're going to start with the deck in the same exact grip you did with the first 2 decks. And that with the first 2 cuts. And now what you're going to want to do, you're going to take your thumb. You're going to move it to the back of the deck, just like this. And you're going to take about half the deck. And you're going to pull out, okay? Pull back to where your thumb was before. And as you're pulling, once you get about here, you're going to push down with these 2 and keep moving that thumb out, okay? It's very important to push down, because if I don't push down, then it's not really going to do anything. But you got to push down and you got to pull down here because you want this packet to clear there. So you're going to pull down, and you see how my index is curling downward. And I pull up there, and that's what made that happen, okay? So if I didn't pull up, it would just stay like that and nothing would happen. If I pull up with those, well, I push down technically. With those, once I clear it, all I'm doing is I'm taking my thumb and I'm putting it back, okay? So let's run through that one more time. Thumb goes here, straddle grip like you were before. Pull out, clear there, push down, and boom, go back in. This next one-handed cut, it's going to be a triangle cut. I don't know the exact name for this, but it's going to be it looks like this, just like that, okay? Now to start, you're going to hold in this high up straddle grip, and you're going to release about 1/3 of the deck-ish, right there. And now once you do that, if you know a one-handed shuffle, you're basically going to take your index, put it on the side of the deck, and you're gonna peel off or like get off about half of this packet, okay? So another 1/3 of the deck. And now once you have this little break there, you're going to extend with these two fingers, okay? Your pinky should be here kind of guiding it, and you're just going to extend, okay? Now, you see my hand is shaking. You won't get this first try, okay? My only tip would be to keep practicing this motion, okay? Keep practicing this extension. And now, once you get there, once you get that clear, hang on, I'm just going to start over just to give you guys another idea. So you're going to start here, peel half, and you see it doesn't have to be exact. There, pull out, like that. And now what you're going to do, once you get there, so you're here, you're going to push in. So you're going to push these back in. And that's going to create, and at the same time, move your thumb over and your index over. And that's going to create this triangle, okay? Once you get there, you're going to transfer. You see how I transferred it? So I went here. I went here. And then watch my index. It's going to go from there and it's going to transfer, okay? So you see that? Now you're holding this triangle. And now all you're going to do to close it is push up on the bottom packet into a charlier. Open, close. Just like that. So this final cut is technically a one-handed false cut. I'm going to go ahead and perform it for you. Watch, the 5 of spades is on top. And now the spectator would think I'm cutting it into the middle of the deck. But it's actually still on top, okay? So I believe this is on my own creation. I've never seen anybody else do this. So I think this one is actually mine. But the rest of these are not mine. So all credit goes to the creators. Now, basically for this cut, you're going to start off with your index finger on, you're holding it just pretty much in a straddle grip like every other cut, except you're going to move your index to the side and your thumb here. And now you're going to pull down on about half the deck. And when you do that, you're going to pull this. You see how my index is pushing this way? You're going to pretty much move it this way until this packet drops and clears, okay? So once that thing drops and clears, okay, I'm going to show you that one more time. You're here, pinky's on the bottom, kind of supporting. And you're just going to extend outward until that drops. See, it didn't drop that time. That what makes it a bit harder. You just want to go fast. Okay, so look like this. Boom. See that? Okay, well, I'm going to do it one more time. Here, drops. Okay, you see how it's dropped? Now what do you do once it drops? You're going to move this packet to here, to these fingers, okay? There. So you're pretty much in that triangle grip without a packet, without an extra packet. Now what do you do? Now you're perfectly set up for a charlier cut or a revolution. So you can either go like this and push up and open like that, or once you get there, so I'm going to do it again. There, clears, or from there, you can do a revolution, this top card, yep, just like that. And that will also keep it false, okay? Now you can run through that one more time if you would like, but pretty much it's here. Do the one drop, and then just go into a one-handed cut from there, and that's false, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun teaching these cuts, and I hope you guys had fun learning them. If you guys have any questions about the cuts or like moves or anything like that, just leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have already liked and subscribed. And if you haven't, you should do that right now. And I hope to see you guys in a later video, alright?